Hello, good morning, dear students. So, today we are moving with the sixth poem, and the name of the poem is No Man Are Foreign. So, it is a beautiful poem written by James Kirkup, and basically, the background of the poem is such that the poet is trying to convey a message that all the people who are living in this universe are having the basic features and the basic same characteristics, like all of them are having two eyes, two legs, two hands, nose, ears. Everything is similar with all of them, but the boundaries that are made in this world that are just bifurcated the people, that none of the person is same. No doubt the person who is living in a foreign means the person who is not a part of our country is also having the same features, that he is also having two eyes, nose, legs, hands. They can speak, they can feel. Everything is the same for all of us. But the concept of universal brotherhood means all the people are same. That concept, that concept, this poem is there. No men are foreign. Remember, no men are strange, no countries are foreign. Beneath, under all uniforms, a single body breathes. Like ours, the land our brothers walk upon, is earth like this, in which we all shall lie. So over here, the poem is saying that remember that that none of the person is strange for us. Strange means the person who is not known to us, but no other person or none of the persons in the world has been strange to us. There should be some relation with all of them. And no countries are foreign. No countries are foreign means just the boundaries that are made between the different countries has been bifurcated, that this people belongs from this country or this person belongs from this country. But all the others or all the people are treating one another as their brothers and sisters and should live with the concept of universal brotherhood. Beneath all uniforms. Uniforms means over here the poet is suggesting about the soldiers, Indian soldiers. So this is a foreign Indian soldier, this is the Indian soldier, and this is the soldiers of Japan. So the poet is saying that just the uniforms of the soldiers have been bifurcated, that this soldier belongs to this country, but all the soldiers are also having the same features, all the same characteristics, that they are having two eyes, nose, hands, legs. They can feel, they can breathe, they can eat. All the characteristics are same, but whatever the things that have been bifurcated, that is all the things that are done by the human beings. God has just created all the individuals. He is the only ultimate one who has created this whole world. Like ours means, like in our country we feel that we are having our own land, we are having our own brothers and sisters. Like same way they are having their own land. But if there would be no boundaries at all, then with any part of the world or within any corner of the earth, we can say that this is the part of our country or this is the part of our land. Because by bifurcating it with the different boundaries, we have just bifurcated that no, this country is, this land is of India, this land is of America, this land is of Africa. But if there would be no such boundaries like this, then the whole earth, we can say that this is our land, and all the persons should be treated equally. And they are saying that all of them are like brothers and sisters. And with the earth, as we are taken the birth over here, it is sure that we are going to die. So ultimately we shall all die. So he is saying that ultimately the person is going to die one day. They too aware of sun, air and water. They over here means the person who is residing in foreign. They are also aware of the sun, air and water. They are fed by the peaceful harvest and by wars along the winter staff. So peaceful harvest means they are also having farmers over there, as well as we are having the farmers. They are doing agricultural work in India, and the same way that agricultural work will be done in the foreign countries as well. But at what period of time they are doing this kind of work? Our farmers are also doing the agricultural work at a time when there is a peace, And over here as well we are facing the problem of starvation, जिसको हम लोग भूखे रहने के लिए बोलते हैं ना, starvation, भूख मरो जिसको हम लोग बोलते हैं. So the problem of starvation is faced in our country as well, especially at the time of wars, that is during the wars, or especially in the winter season. The same situation is over there in the foreign countries as well. Their hands are ours, and in their lines we read a labor not different from our. So like we are having our hands, they are also having their hands, and they are also doing some kind of labor work to fulfill their basic necessities. In the same way, persons residing in our country will also be doing that same work. Remember, they have eyes like ours that wake or sleep and strengthen that can be won by love. So as remember, so the poet is trying to remember the things that as we are having our eyes that will awake at a certain period, that will sleep, and that can also see the strength that is already won by love. In the same way, they are also having the eyes that will sleep, that will awake them, and that can strengthen them to want or to achieve something by love. So in the figure you can see that no doubt the dressing sense is different, but that dressing sense has been just bifurcated by the individuals with the different boundaries. In every land is common that can recognize and understand. So the life of all the people is the same. It depends on the capacity of the individual, that how much that person can deserve, but every land is common for all. Let's remember, whenever we are told to hate our brothers, it is ourselves that we shall dispose this betrayed, condemned. Remember, we who take arms against each other. So the poet is saying that let us just remember that whenever there is a situation like war or anything, and whenever someone is saying that we just hate that country, if there would be no boundaries at all, then we could say that no, they are just like our brothers and sisters, because we all are the ultimate creation of God. And if there are no such boundaries at all, then it would be possible that we all would be living in a single land, that is Earth. It is the human oath that defied our hells of fire and dust outrage, innocence of air that is everywhere, our own. Remember, no man are foreign and no countries are strange. So the poet is saying that you just remember that if we pollute our land, it is the only thing that we are polluting our own nature and we are polluting our own land. Our hells of fire and outrage of innocence. So we should do all the things that is of purity, and remember that none of the countries have been strange and no persons are foreign. No man are foreign. Thank you.